Oh god. How you doing? It's a little bit different in here. Moved into a house. So, yeah. And this room right here is gonna be the office slash sports room slash cave of badassery. But I just moved in, so I'm on the floor and I don't have a desk. What are you gonna do? Anyway, first off, slow goings, man. Slow goings. As always, working on my set, which, well, you know. Anyway, I was able to find an upgrade. I'm not used to sitting on the floor. I'm an old man. Found an upgrade for this guy. And, the solid patches. Not complain about those patches at all. But I happened to find an upgrade for it that's slightly better. Slightly better. So, starting bid of like $4. I was like, alright, I'm gonna bid on it. Whatever, if I don't win it, it's not a big deal. But I did. This time the birds are all the way downstairs. So here is the new one. Not a whole lot of difference, just a little bit of that orange streaking there in that patch. I mean, really not that big of an upgrade. But it's still technically an upgrade. And the cool thing is, and I didn't realize this until after I purchased it, is that it came with this. I bought it from RBI. Ryan and those boys. So I'm like, you know what? Okay. So even though it's only this much better than the one I already had, support small business. I bought it from Ryan, so this is the one that will stay in the collection. A couple other things. Sorry if you hear the birds, I apologize. Picked up this guy. I never owned this guy before, and I like the looks of these cards. Either Panini nails it out of the park, or they completely fuck up. And anybody who knows me on here knows that I'm all about the white cardstock and stuff like that. So I really like the looks of this card, and I got this for a really, really good price. I think the only gripe I have about this card, don't go away, son. Don't go away. I'm so excited to have natural light, and now you're fucking leaving me, dick. Anyway, the only complaint I have about this particular card is that he inscribed it with his number, but after signing, how many of these he signs, it actually looks like he signed it number 12 instead of number 18. Anyway, patch is solid. The card design is solid, I think. I'm a fan of the card design. Here we go. AJ Green, 3-color patch, white cardstock. See, that's what I'm talking about there. It looks like he signed at number 12. Yeah. You know me. I always get a starter card and maybe decide to upgrade later, but that little mishap in inscription was the difference between what I paid for this card and like cards that people were asking $30 more that had maybe a 1-color or a 2-color patch on it. Anyway, like I said, it's been slow going, and I started to get bored. Really bored. So I decided to branch out a little bit, and it was actually kind of a funny story. I haven't paid attention to wrestling since the late '90s. Pro wrestling, that is. Pro wrestling, that is. Not since the Attitude Era. I mean, there's some guys I have an Undertaker auto, and I bought a Shawn Michaels auto last time I was at Nationals, but I was like, I don't really pay attention. I can't tell you who is wrestling. It wasn't until maybe like a month ago that I kind of started watching it again. I'm not taking it seriously. I give a rat's ass about the matches. It's, ask anybody who watches wrestling, the storyline is probably the main attraction for a lot of people. It's fucking birds. Shut up! So I always have Mondays and Tuesdays off, and Monday and Tuesday night is when wrestling is on. So I used to have it on the background, especially before football started, because Monday nights, I don't really watch a lot of TV. So I kind of had it on the background as just noise while I was doing other stuff, and then, one thing you start to glance over and start to pay attention to a little bit, and blah, 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 blah. Kind of started getting into it, not taking it seriously, but there's a couple dudes on there that I like. I like their shtick. I like their gimmick. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to check out some of the prices. And wrestling autos are stupidly cheap. Stupidly cheap. Most of them are. So I was like, I'm going to pick a couple of the guys I like. And and the funny thing is I've never actually seen these guys wrestle. Or, before I bought these cards, I'd never seen them wrestle. Anyway, I like their gimmick. I like their shtick. This first one is, what? I don't even know the product. Topps Undisputed, maybe? I'm not sure. 29 of 50. I like this guy's shtick. He's good on the mic. He's very entertaining. You probably can't see that because of glare. Dean Ambrose. Fucking birds. They were quiet all day, and now they're being fucky. Dean Ambrose, I like his shtick. He's funny on the mic. He's good. He's a good talker. That's what half of wrestling is, right? Being able to talk on the mic. Anyway, I got that. I got that like $4, man. Pfft, whatever. I could remove the glare on this one. And this guy, never seen him wrestle a single match ever. And I don't care, because he's got one of the best gimmicks I've seen in a long time. Very creative, and he just looks like a badass. Even before I started getting back into wrestling, I was like, God, that guy looks like a bad ass. Like I said, never seen him wrestle. Got hurt at SummerSlam, I guess. Seth Rollins dislocated his shoulder. But anyway, dude, come on. Finn Balor, the Demon. Out of 900,009,862. The design looks good. On-card autograph. Can't sit there. I mean, I love wrestling or hate it. You can't tell me that dude's outfit and his gimmick is not badass. So anyway, there's that. I don't know. Not going too balls deep on it. I mean, there's a couple other guys out there that I kind of like. I like their gimmick. I like their shtick. But one of them I like. I mean, I like Bray Wyatt. I love his gimmick. He's got a very interesting gimmick. And then I can get his autograph for cheap. But another dude I really, really like is Enzo Amore. Good on the mic. But God, his autographs are expensive. I don't know why they skyrocketed in price. I'm not sure why. Because more people are starting to like him. I like him. Anyway, not taking wrestling too seriously. It's just something to do while nothing else is popping up. And I can get autographs cheap because I don't have any money. House. So anyway, that's that video. Yeah. I'm a little flustered. I don't know what to say. Maybe when I get this room all done, I'll take you on a tour. But until then, stay classy, stay stylish, and don't do anything I wouldn't do.